Just
But
a wee bit of one.
all right, I was looking over some of your stuff here. Sadly, I haven't got a
Okay.
chance to read one of your books. I know my wife
Oh,
is really interested in
darn it.
learning.
Do you know what? Actually, my books are actually really intelligent, and I don't really sound that bright, but I am actually that good. So, yeah, so stop laughing. It's not funny. So, no, so, so, what you were going to say? Sorry.
Oh, I was just gonna say my wife was really interested in the book. You've got A Case for Murder, the Anna Nicole Smith files. She loved Anna
Right.
Nicole.
Okay. Yeah.
She loved Anna
What did
Nicole
you want?
Smith, so she was
Me too.
yeah, she was
I
interested in
met
reading
Anna
that.
once, and Anna was very, very. I met Anna Nicole Smith once, which was great with my ex-partner. We met her at the Hollywood Rock Cafe, and she was out of her face. And well, she inspired my first book because of the lifestyle which I used to live prior to me splitting up with my ex, and realizing that sometimes people keep force you into a bubble. So you actually don't realize you're actually trapped in a bubble, and you really don't know what's going on around you. The world is like really trapped, and I really do feel that Anna is like in that world. And not only that, I interviewed a lot of people, which basically Howard K. Stern really injected her with her last dose of loveliness, and she was murdered. So
Yeah,
yeah.
I always thought it was kind of odd the way she died and everything. So I'm looking forward to reading the
Well,
book myself.
my current book is the Brittany Murphy one. So the Anna Nicole Smith book was released, but it was heavily edited.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but the Brittany Murphy book, which is out on Monday, which is out on iBook, but it's also out on paperback. Which I'm going to do a signing in the UK. But the Anna Nicole Smith book, we had a lot of fights with her current partner, which is Paul. What's his name? Oh, what's his name? The guy that's blonde haired. He's a dumb shit. Oh God. What's the guy's name that sent me a rude email that was really rude? Anna Nicole Smith. Talking about this girl. What's her boyfriend's name? He was a nobody.
Oh,
No, the dumb shit. And he was like, oh, well, she was not sick. She was not taking drugs. She ate, a burger. And I was like, oh, well, come on. Why would you want to publish? What?
Larry Burkhead.
Larry Burkhead,
Oh,
dumb
okay.
shit.
Yeah.
He's a complete and utter. Right, listen. That I asked some very specific questions. Right, there's some photographs on the internet with regards to Anna Nicole Smith, and there's quite a few pictures where she looks like she's up chucked over her chest, and she's in the Bahamas. And right, I know different based on different reports. Excuse me, sorry. Different reports based on what I've received and interviews I've conducted. Now, he said, unless I wanted to get sued, which I published in the book, that basically, yes, she'd eaten a Kentucky What was the thing that she had eaten? A Kentucky Fried Chicken or something, and she had drooled all over her tits and chest.
Yeah.
No, she didn't. It's ridiculous. She was kept on sedation for the last many days of her life.
Mhm.
And listen, she was injected in her one side of her buttocks, which wasn't the side which her hand was able to do it in, and there was so many things in the. There's loads of things which I read through. She was literally basically murdered for her money, and Larry Birkhead is as gay as I am gay. I'm hugely gay, and he's gay. It's like unbelievably gay. So he probably sucks more cocks than I do, except he has, you know, I'm probably going to get into loads of trouble for this, but he's a cocksucking cocksucker. So, you know, he's a Hoover, he's a Dyson. So he emailed me. No, he did. He emailed me and he said, oh, well, he was going to sue me for saying that I felt that it was really bad that I didn't believe that it was vomit on her chest. Come on. This was a woman that made her money from looking sexy. So she's going to allow people to see her shitting herself, pissing herself, and vomiting all over her titties. No, really, no. I know she was stupid, but she was not that stupid. Yeah. So there was people, Hurricane Stern was probably whoever was top or bottom, I don't know. But Larry and, you know, Howard were probably banging each other. And no, come on, it was so true. And, you know, if you're gay, just watch a bit of gay porn if you want to get it. Because Anna said, honestly, that she just wanted to get pregnant. So, and he was pretty. He was not bad looking. And if you guys are straight, he ain't bad looking. Larry Berg ain't bad looking. And is he with a girlfriend now? No, really. He's never going to be with a girlfriend ever, because the reason why is because his willy doesn't go that way. End of. No, it's true, ain't it? Really. Come on, be truthful.
I have no idea on that one.
Okay, right. So you guys are straight, yes?
Yes.
No.
Right. Okay. So if David, do you know who David Beckham is?
I do.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. I would
David
trade my.
Beckham, do you know who he is?
Yeah, I do know who he is.
Would you? Oh my gosh! Don't be so silly. No. I don't think you would be able to go that way unless you've got that inclination in the first place. So, but there you go.
I am not straight.
So you're trisexual.
Pretty much. I mean, you know, I'll try anything once as long as it has a pulse and it's not an animal.
There you go. Okay, and let's establish not a child as well.
Of course. I have my standards.
There you go. There's a big deal at the moment in the UK with a lot of adults doing chills. So again. What did you say?
I said, for me, you have to at least be able to make it into a bar. So you have to.
Okay, so 18. Well, 21 yours, 18 in the
18
UK.
for you guys, yeah.
Yeah. Well, there you go. So, Bab, should we try and move?
Go ahead.
So, should we move it on? We're just slagging Anne Nicole Smith's person off, so that's really bad. I'm sure he's a really good dad.
Yeah,
so,
I don't know much about him, so. But like I said,
I've only watched him on television.
My wife was a big fan of hers, so I know she knows a lot about her that I don't even know.
Met her once. I met her once, and it was in West Hollywood, and I nuzzled her titties for more than 2 seconds, and tit, because it was a bit And this was back in 2001. I'm well old. I feel really old because everybody else is like well younger at the moment. If you're gay, it's like everyone is so young at the moment. It's like ridiculous. Anyway, but Anna Nicole Smith, she seemed really cool, and I was addicted to her reality TV show. It was madness. So I didn't know who she was until then. So, but yeah, so she's cool.
Yeah. And the next book we'll
Dead.
talk about the next book you got coming out. You said when is it released? The one about Brittany Murphy?
Monday.
Monday. All right.
I know.
Yeah, I liked Brittany Murphy. I was a fan of hers. I'd watched most of her movies she had been in.
What is your favourite movie?
I would say
Don't say Clueless.
no. What was the one she was in with?
I love you. Are
Don't Say
you
a Word?
Southern?
Don't Say a Word.
Oh, Don't Say a Word. Yes, with Michael Douglas.
Right.
Are you from Southern?
Yeah,
Are you from the Southern?
I'm sorry.
South America? Where are you from?
Oh, from me, I'm from North Carolina.
No, I like your twang.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm very Southern, I guess. I got a little bit of a
Southern
Southern
boy.
accent there.
I mean, I'm Southern, but Josh has me beat hands down.
Well, I don't hear much of you, do I? Because you don't
That's-
speak up.
Well,
That's right.
you're fun to listen to. You're fun to just listen to.
Yeah, I still don't
thank
understand how
you.
Scott doesn't have an accent because he's from Kentucky.
Dude, I worked at killing mine.
Yes, you don't sound very Kentucky at all.
Now, if I were to just stop paying attention to how I'm saying things, let me see here. Then I kind of start to sound a little more like this, where it comes out a little more thick, and I have that more
Okay,
more of a
can
Southern
you
accent.
just say KFC?
KFC.
No, it still
Kentucky
doesn't sound
Fried
like
Chicken.
the same that of adverts. Do you know what? We've got KFC from your country, battered fried chicken.
Mhm.
So,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, so
Oh yeah, I know all
From
about
you-
KFC. I think everybody can vouch for that. I eat there a lot.
it's. I've never actually had a KFC, but there you go.
Yeah, and
It sounds sexy when you're talking KFC. So it does, doesn't it? KFC. Oh.
Now,
Would you
if
like
want
a
some-
chicken fried bucket? I wouldn't mind a bucket, but you know, with a bit of chicken. But battered chicken sounds even deliciouser. But you know, when you actually get to it, it's like it's not that really sexy. So no, would you like it's not like, oh, look how sexy this chicken is gonna look, because it looks really gross when actually the battered chicken leg is gross. But anyway, moving on. Yeah, so Brittany Murphy. So your favourite film is
of hers is Don't Say a Word.
Don't Say a Word. Mine probably is Dead Girl. So
Yeah,
have you ever watched it?
I have not seen that one actually. That's one I haven't seen.
That one sounds
Right,
so
that was
familiar.
one of her last good movies. She made 3 movies after that. Across the Hall is absolutely, I must say, that was when I last met her, because I've met her twice in my whole entirety of my life. And the first time she was brilliant, and the last time she was a knob end. And, well, it was very sad. Yeah. So, what do you think? How do you think she died?
Honestly, I remember when she passed away. I remember listening to all the news and everything, and I just
Yes.
always thought it was weird how it happened. I mean, I don't know. It always seems suspicious when it's something like that, because I believe if I'm
What
not
do you think of
mistaken-
her husband, though?
That's what I thought was suspicious.
What
I
about
just-
her
I-
mom? There was 3 of them in the house. A mom, and in the autopsy report, sorry, because I already know lots already. But anyway, the mom, after Brittany died, the mom moved her bedroom from downstairs to upstairs into the same bedroom, and then within days, within months, he started to die, and then the same as Britney, there was a 5-hour delay. With Britney, there was only 1 hour delay, but with Simon Jack, there was a 5-hour delay, and she was wiping his mouth, but he also had the honey and lemon juice drink before. She started wiping his mouth and cleaning his airwaves. Sorry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So what do you reckon?
I honestly, like I said, I don't know. I haven't been able to really look into.
Well, you're going to get it before first. I think she was poisoned with arsenic.
Well, that's kind of what I had thought. At first I had thought her husband was involved with it. Just watching the news and everything, but
he's a dickhead and he was a complete and utter douche. But if she was still alive, then he would still be making money off her, and he wouldn't have to do anything, would he, really? Because he was stupid. He was a UK twat that seduced an American via his good-looking accent, and it was kind of like, you know, sadly, Britney sucked into his... She wasn't even married. Let me just state that. She was not married to Simon Jack. There was no marriage. So it was all fake. The autopsy report says there was no marriage. My book states there's definitely no marriage. So she didn't get married to him. So anyway, other than that, so he was just another... The mum was... I think the mum... If it was just Britney and the mum, now, Britney probably would still be alive. But because Britney got involved with Monjack via the White House Hotel because he promised to revive her career and stuff like that, I think then Britney wouldn't be dead today.
Yeah.
I think that when the government started investigating the illegal marriage, then the mum started panicking. The mum was sick, as she is anyway, and I do think that possibly it ended up as it was a mercy killing kind of thing. We call it angels of death, where the mum it's Paul. What's the word? Felicity. I don't remember the word. Felicity. Something where a parent kills a child. What's the word? Felicity. What's
Filicide.
Filicide.
Yes.
I think it was a filicide murder, but a mercy of an angel of death mercy murder, because I think that the mom could see what was going on, that Britney was only hanging out with this geezer because it was, you know, Britney was filming films like The Ramar Girl. It was not a great movie, was it really? And these are the films which she was getting offered. You know, I actually think it was quite a good film, but she was not getting the same money and she was not getting the same job offers as she was when she was offered, like, you know, Sin City and stuff. So I think when Simon Jack said The White Hotel, which is a very prolific book in the UK, she thought great, and I think that's when she got mixed up with Simon Jack, and I think Simon Jack got too entwined, and when he was arrested for 10 days. It's all in the book. Yeah. It's great in the book, so I'm not going to give too much away, but it's all in the book, and gotta buy it because, it's a good book.
Yeah, I was looking through some of the other movies that I had actually forgot. I had forgot she was in 8 Mile. I can't believe I forgot that.
I've never watched 8 Mile. No. So, are you an 8 Mile fan? I've never watched it.
It is. I like that movie a lot. I don't know why it completely slipped my mind a few minutes ago that she was in that. And then, of course, I've seen her Just Married, the one she did with, what is his name?
Ashton
Kutcher. Yeah, I've seen that. Like I said, I've seen a lot.
No,
of
I met
movies,
him once, and he was a complete and utter cocksucker. So he's a rude bastard. And But however, that movie was shit as well. So
Yeah, I didn't care much.
Did you
for
like
Just
it?
Married. No, I didn't care much for Just Married. But
No,
like I said, 8
I-
Mile, I loved her in 8 Mile.
not
I
watched
have-
it yet, so I must watch it.
And of
What
course,
about
Sin
you?
City.
What's your
Sin City.
friend's name again? What's your friend's name again?
Oh, here we've got. I'm Josh. Then we've got Scott and Amanda.
Well, Amanda has not said much. Amanda, what is your favourite Brittany Murphy movie?
8 Mile.
8 Mile. Okay. Still not watched it. What's the other guy?
Scott, me. Oh Lord, probably Sin City. Honestly,
Sin
Sin
City's good.
City's very good, isn't it?
I loved her part in it. Like she just has this
Sexy.
look about her that she's carried the entire time. That just no matter what she does, that look is kind of her trademark.
Yeah, big eyes, and she's just like pouty all the way through.
Mm-hmm.
You guys should, and I'm going to be honest, that one of my favourite movies with Brittany Murphy has got to be Across the Hall. Now, that is one of the most, honestly, it's brilliant. It's all set in, well, one room. It's a cheating movie, and it's amazing. And I think it's just a brilliant, and I think it proves her range of skills. She's brilliant. So I think she's
Yeah,
brilliant in it.
And you said the name of that movie was Across the Hall?
Across the Hall, yes.
Yeah, I haven't
I'm
seen that
certainly
one
gonna
either.
be
I'll
looking
have
that
to
up.
check that out. Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
thing.
well,
It's
it's
fun.
literally. Do you know? Well, it's actually the last film that was actually filmed on the set where they filmed Psycho. So because
Really?
there was a huge fire after they had filmed that movie, so that is actually, but it's a beautiful, everything from the actual set to the lift and everything is absolutely amazing. And I interviewed the guy from it who played a very minor role, because there's the guy that played from Texas. Have you ever watched the remake of Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
Yep.
Yeah, Texas Chainsaw, is that the 3D or the one with that came out?
No, God,
Earlier.
no. My
first
friend
remake?
produced that, Krista Campbell. Oh my gosh, that is such a terrible movie. She's lovely, but her boobs speak more than her finance, her bank book. So no, bless. No, Krista Campbell's one of my best friends. If you Google me, then you'll know. So Krista Campbell is one of my good friends. But 3D Texas Chainsaw Massacre Leatherface, no, awful. I mean the going back to God,
The one
what's
with
her name? Jessica Biel.
Jessica Biel. Yeah.
Yeah, tight top. No, what's it called? Tight top, tied top, as we call it in the UK. Sweaty tied top.
Yeah, it's I like that remake. That was a really good one.
Yes, that was probably one of the best remakes we've ever had. So yeah.
Yeah, because I'm a big
Where
Texas
were we
Chainsaw
going with that
Massacre.
one? So again, sorry.
I said I'm a fan of Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I've actually been Leatherface to a few Halloween parties several times.
Have you? Oh my gosh. Do you
And
like a chainsaw? What are you prefer the hook or the chainsaw?
I like the chainsaw a lot, but the meat hook, I like the meat hook the best.
You like putting your girlfriends on a hook?
Yeah, got to be the meat hook. I love when people get hung up on
So-
meat hooks.
That much more.
Right.
But yeah, and then I think they're doing another, like a remake of Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yes, she's already half done it. My Krista Campbell, I must say, she's working really hard. She's produced the next one, so don't know. Do you know, when you're a producer, I actually just think it's just put your name to it with a lot of money. So I really don't actually know what she actually does with it. So don't.
Yeah.
and put that over. So, but
All right.
no, she's at the next film's coming out. Oh God, it's coming out at October of this year, and she's producing it. And it's also got the geezer from the UK that's done a few films that was also in Blade. So
Stephen Dorff.
the drug. I have no idea. I only saw his face, so I was like, "Ooh, he's not bad looking."
Yeah,
kind of thing.
I'm pretty
Stephen
sure, if
Dorff.
I'm not mistaken, it's Stephen Dorff.
He's not a
Stephen
bad looking
Dorff's
guy though,
pretty.
is he? Fit.
So, yeah, he's the one. He's the one. He plays the Texas Ranger Hal Hartman in Leatherface.
Oh, what's he do to Leatherface?
I have no idea. That is, I don't know much about the new movie. All I've seen on the new movie is just the poster of it.
Oh, with a child.
Yeah.
That looks a bit weird. I don't want her to go. But anyway, she won't talk much about anything because we don't really talk much about anything at all. So she's like, oh, hello, hi. That's about it. I think I'm really tiring because I used to be employer. If you go back to look at me, it's GZ magazine, and I used to employ her as a writer, and now she's a producer, big producer in the America, and I'm like, oh, so she
Yeah,
doesn't really talk. Oh my God, how many children you got?
that would be
There's
Amanda.
one.
She's got her children.
How many?
Yeah, I have 3 little girls and a little boy on the way.
Oh my God. So, are they horror fans?
What was that?
Are they horror fans?
Somewhat.
Yeah, my daughter,
That was-
she's
Chucky and yeah, more Chucky.
Chucky, oh my God, Chucky doll. Do you know, I really want to get hold of, do you know the good guy doll? A good guy doll. I really want a good guy doll.
yeah.
That is the only thing that I've asked my mum for Christmas for years. She still hasn't even got me one. She's got me dolls of Chucky, but she's never got me a good guy doll. Not the like a proper good guy doll from the original movie. Do you know? That sounds really weird. Do you know from the doll that has no expressions?
Yeah. Yeah.
I really want for my Christmas present, just a good guy doll. I just want it on a shelf somewhere in my house. But
I think that would be awesome because I've always been a big fan of the Child's Play movies.
I know. Aren't they good?
They are. They're my daughter's
Which one's your
favorite movie.
favourite?
My favorite one is still the very first one. I like them all. I've seen all the Child's Play movies, but the first one, that was one of the first horror movies I ever watched. So,
Right, okay. If we delete part 1, which one would stand out to you?
I would say the next, honestly, probably the second one. I would say the first ones, the first 3 are probably my favorites.
Right, the
Least
one where
favorite's
she
probably Bride of
goes,
Chucky.
where it's the adopted home.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I
my
like
daughter,
that
that's
one.
my daughter's favorite movie. Her 2 favorite horror movies are Child's Play and Scream.
Really, which Scream?
She has watched all of them. I think her favorite one is the second one, if I'm not mistaken. She's got all of them.
Me
on
too.
DVD.
Oh my God, we would so get on. Part 2 of Chucky is my favourite because I love Kyle. How do you say your name backwards? Kyle. And then you just twist. I love that one. And I love Chucky, Scream 2 with where she shoots the woman on the stage. I think from the girl from Friends. I just think because I like her hair and it's so random. But I like it. Her brown and red hair. I think it's random, but still.
Yeah.
So bipolar. So
Yeah, but
I think that's amazing. And yeah, so Chucky 2, and I think Scream 2, but I know what you did last summer with Sarah Michelle Gellar. Part 1 2. I hated part 3. What did you think of part 3?
I never even watched part 3. I loved the first one, but I didn't care much for the second one, and the third one I didn't like.
I didn't even
Did you remember when? Because that was the only one where I was legal to go to the cinema. So I was like not even 18 with any of the other horror movies. My nan took me to watch, Halloween H2O.
Mm-hmm.
My nan went to sleep in the cinema and she was snoring next to me. We almost got kicked out. And it was an empty cinema, and there was me really excited to go and watch Halloween, and it was like the most boringest film. I'd been like, oh my God, dying to go to watch a film. It was halfway through the season. It was July. And so I was like, oh. But then after that, we went to watch I Know What You Did Last Summer, and I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. But what is your favourite scene in I Know What You Did Last Summer? Murder scene.
Favorite murder scene? Trying to think back. It's been so long since I've seen that movie. I haven't seen that movie
can't
in
remember any of them.
6 or 7 years. I remember.
I think I only saw it when it came out. I haven't seen it since.
Okay, so did you think Michelle Gellar is an underrated actress?
I like Sarah Michelle Gellar. I liked her.
For her, it really depends on the role for her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As in...
Loved her as Buffy. She was great in...
yeah, because she's very good in a comedy role. She's quite...
Quasi-comedy, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked her in Buffy. I mean, I've seen all the episodes of Buffy and all the episodes of Angel also afterwards.
I must say, Cordelia was for me. So, what do you reckon? Because Sarah Michelle Gellar doesn't do anything now. Why do you reckon it was her down? What do you reckon?
I'm sorry?
Sarah Michelle Gellar doesn't work anymore at all.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah, what do you reckon was her... Because she did Cruel Intentions, which was... I think she was absolutely amazing.
Oh, she was brilliant in Cruel Intentions.
I reckon she was different... Pardon, say that again, sorry?
She was brilliant in Cruel Intentions.
Wasn't she just so sexy? She was iconic. But she kind of never really... grew up from. I don't think nobody forgot her from Buffy, even though she was so great in those roles. So, what do you reckon that was her downfall?
That probably, and that's the same way with a lot of people. I think sometimes people get so caught up into a character that, like in a TV show or in a movie, like if it's a trilogy or even more, I think they get so caught up in that one character that nobody can picture them as anybody else. Kind of like
do you know what? Because she did something. There was, what's it called? The guy. I can't even remember the film. But there was another film that she did where she was. Well, anyway, she did quite different roles from Buffy, but she still never did be able to retain her different person. Do you just think it's because people just thought Buffy, like Dawson's Creek?
Right, and
I think for her, she was just so typecast into the Buffy role to the point that no one could see her as anything else. She tried to branch out, and she succeeded somewhat with Cruel Intentions, but then when you see her later on in The Grudge,
that was
I just
terrible.
Can't buy her in The Grudge. I couldn't buy her role in The Grudge to save my life.
I couldn't either. I hated The Grudge.
Did you watch The Grudge? Oh gosh, why did you dislike The Grudge? Is it because you watched the original Chinese version?
I've actually never seen the original Chinese version. I have not. I've heard it is great. And
I do not like you now. We're falling out.
No,
the original is very, very, very good. I'm very I do like my foreign films, and I just think it because they look scarier. And I did like The Grudge, but I just did not buy Sarah Michelle Gellar under any. Well,
Yeah, and
she looked bored.
Yeah, to me, it didn't seem like she really got into the role that much, and
She just wasn't invested at all.
yeah, I mean, it was
Did
like
she look like to you that she wanted to pick up a page?
She basically
She
looked
got-
like she was there to get a paycheck, and that was it. Like that is how she approached.
Yeah,
that
that's
role,
what I
I
just
feel like.
said. So
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't think she was into that movie very much, and I don't know, the movie, I just couldn't get into it because that, and also just like we were just talking about, the whole time I'm watching it, she's not really bringing her character to life like I feel like she should have, but I just saw her as Buffy. It's the same way I feel about
so did
Daniel
I.
Radcliffe. Every time I see Daniel Radcliffe in another movie, I'm just thinking Harry Potter.
hey, I will give him prep.
Oh gosh, no,
props,
I
though,
didn't
'cause
hear you. You broke up. Daniel Radcliffe. Tell me about Daniel Radcliffe.
I said it's the same way with him. I think he's a great actor, I really do. But every time I see him, I can't help but think Harry Potter.
Yeah,
Have you
because
seen
he is
Horns
Harry
yet?
Potter, his name.
Right? I mean, when I'm watching his other movies, the whole time I'm watching the movie, I'm just looking at it as, why is Harry Potter doing all this in the movie?
Yeah, well,
Josh?
of course, because he's an idiot, you know.
Josh, have you seen Horns yet?
I have not seen Horns. I watched the preview of it, and I
Okay.
really want to see it though.
Daniel Radcliffe with an American accent completely removes the Harry Potter shtick.
I saw that in the preview. It was weird.
And
So does
the
he?
The UK has given us
Well,
some amazing films and authors.
seriously, it had a very limited release by one day, so it was removed from cinemas the next day. So it was kind of really fast. This when it was a horny devil film, none of us really saw it, and we were only told what his publicist said through newspapers. It was great, it was amazing. So, and the sales for the film was brilliant. So we don't know much about this movie other than it went
if you want a
direct to
copy of
DVD.
Horns, if you want a copy of Horns, I'll be more than happy to send you a copy.
Oh, well, do you want my email?
Certainly. Just
I'll
send it in a
because I
comment or
want-
something, and we'll make sure it gets to me.
Awesome. Like I
no,
said,
you-
I haven't seen Horns either, so I want to see it. All I've seen is the trailer.
Okay,
So
this sounds like it's turning to a really...
I think I saw
Yeah, well,
It's
I-
not what you would expect from Daniel Radcliffe. I can definitely say that.
Well, I know he's got horns, and it lasted one day at the cinema. So it was. I think the UK people always thought him as, because we're remaking Harry Potter at the moment, and we've replaced the white girl with a brown girl. Which,
Yeah, people over here are getting all pissed off about that, and it's
oh
complete
my
BS.
god.
She was never described as white in the books. Come on.
Oh my god, the UK were getting pissed off because she was white in the film and she's now going to be possibly brown. I'm like, oh my god, get over it. There was, because the writer, whoever she is, honestly, she's a nobody, she's stupid. No, she really is. She's just a writer. It's kind of like, do you know what? Because you guys are horror fans, right? There's a film called Troll. Now, if you go back, oh my god, who's laughing? Which one?
Oh, I've seen that. Oh,
Not
I've seen
Troll
that.
2.
Oh no, I've seen both of them.
I know.
Both
I
of them.
premiered Troll 2 in the UK at my film festival, and oh my
I did a
god, people
movie
came
review on
from.
Troll 2.
That's good if you eat aubergines and you turn into green pus, and then trolls come out from the bushes.
I've never seen the Troll movies, so
Dude,
Troll 1 is really cute.
Troll 1 is good. Troll 2, don't waste your time.
What about
No.
the bouncy ball which comes down and goes, Mom, you're eating vegetables, or whatever the thing is, and he goes, I have no idea. Do you know what? It's ridiculous. I'm on the DVD, which the Troll 2 DVD, and because I brought them over from the US to the UK, and they did not get a big harem, as we call it in the UK, which they did not get a big posse of people coming over to them. So they didn't sell a lot of T-shirts. And I was kind of like, oh, well, and the reason why is because obviously you're not that popular over here, and I'm probably the only. I didn't say this, but I was thinking it a lot later. I'm the only twat that actually liked the movie, and I was probably the only dickhead that rented it. Troll 2, awful, bad movie.
I
Oh
detest
my
that movie.
God, you're reading my mom. Ridiculous things like that. No, true.
Nilbog is goblin spelled backwards.
Yes,
no
and I
shit.
Oh my God, Nilbug is spelled backwards.
Now
Oh,
I
it's
want to watch
ridiculous.
the movie just to see how bad it is.
Oh God, what about the popcorn lady? What about
you-
the popcorn lady?
Oh dear
Oh
God.
my God. Oh, would you like some popcorn? Oh, Nilbug milk. Would you like some Nilbug milk? And I'm like, oh my God, this is a really random movie. Anyway, they flew over to the UK. They
You
didn't
don't
get a
piss
lot
on
of T-shirt
hospitality.
sales. So again, who said that? Sorry, I couldn't hear.
I did. Sorry. It's where
Go on.
he's on the food. The dad takes him to the back to the bedroom. He says,
Oh
"You don't
my
piss
God,
on
the dad.
hospitality."
Yes, what did he say though? Remind
It
me.
was something. It was like, "You don't piss on hospitality," but
Oh, that's it. You don't pierce on health because he stood on the table, didn't he?
he stood on the table and peed on everybody's food.
I know. The corn on the cob. And he was like, oh my God.
Oh God, that corn on the cob, that just sticks with you.
The green and his sister. And at the end, oh my God, it's such a bad movie.
It's so
So
bad,
it's-
it's kind of good.
No, I love the movie, but they flew over to the UK because we paid for them. And well, they were shocked that the movie, when we did, like, kind of, it was really bad. We even got people in the costume, but I was like kind of thinking that they were in on the joke because it was such a really bad movie. And the guy that originally, the little kid in the movie, actually thought the movie was actually really good. Until I broke it down to him that, because I was really pissed at the time, I was like, no, the film's really shit, it's really bad, get a grip of yourself. And he really did not. And then he did not like me after that. So, but there you go. But the film is really good, but it spoiled my aspect on the movie because the guy was a little twat. So, but other than that, did you watch part 3?
I did not realize there was a part 3.
Yes, there's some woman from lots of bad horror movies that's attacked by a bush. It's called like The Tree. It's done by the same director of part 2, and she's attacked by a bush. It is really good. It's like, well, it's not really good. It's terrible. So part 2 is. It is his Oscar-worthy defining moment in life. So, but honestly, he's brilliant at that. So, God bless him, and he will live on forever as director. So, but other than that, so what other films do you like?
Oh, there's so many I like. One of my favorite movies is actually a British film, Dog Soldiers, the werewolf movie.
Okay,
Was that a
well,
Scottish
right.
flick or
I'll
British
tell you a
flick?
secret.
Was it British?
Yeah,
It might be
lead actor-
Scottish.
No, it's actually English. And the lead actor
okay,
from
cool.
that, he's a coke addict, and he's actually in Gotham City.
Oh yeah,
So
Sean
Oh, you're
he
Pertwee.
talking
likes
about
the-
Sean Pertwee.
Sean Penn, yes.
Yeah,
He
the
likes
son
dusting
of
his
son of the famous doctor from Doctor Who, John Pertwee.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
he's actually
You've got
one
a
of my
dedicated
favorite
movie
actors.
in here.
Yes, no, he definitely loves dusting his nose. Now, you know that exclusive from today. I'll tell you where. Balrock Castle, which he did what they call Celebrity Ghost Hunt with me, Bryn, and with my host, which was Emily Booth, which is on the Horror Channel in the UK. Now, anyway.
She's brilliant. She's amazing.
Do you even know who she is?
I'm somewhat familiar. Just some of the things I've seen.
Really?
I've seen a few things online, looking through YouTubes and things like that.
Tell me who she is, then.
Well,
Really?
mostly what I've seen is just what you were talking about with her being a host.
Well, it's only because I paid her. So, no, you're such a fibber. Really?
I'm looking it up to make sure I'm thinking of the right person.
Right, Google GZ Movie Massacre, and then you'll know who the real Emily Boovies we're talking about. Oh my God.
Let's see here.
What time is it over there?
Over here, it's
What
5.
time is it over here, guys?
It is 6 o'clock.
Oh my God! So are the kids
It's
just
6
left
o'clock
school?
Eastern for us.
Oh, it's like. Well, I'll tell you what time it is in the UK. It's nearly coming on, nearly 11 o'clock. So
wow.
well, late, but I'm all right.
Yeah, it just turned 6 p.m. here.
So, has he found it?
I think he's looking it up right now.
Let's see here. Emily Booth from Chester, England.
Goes on GZ Movie Massacre. If you go to YouTube, GZ Movie Massacre, it's it was because I was GZ Magazine. I 200,000 for 200. Oh, I can't even do it. Anyway, we used to sell loads of magazines. It was a horror magazine, and we revived her career. She's a dope now. Total, utter fanny.
Oh my! If I'm looking at the right person, in 2003, did she do Spider Babe?
With Susie Lorraine, yes.
Okay,
Yes.
then I know who she is.
Stop laughing.
Oh.
Yes, they did
No,
fondle
okay,
each
yeah, I
other.
definitely
Susie
know who she
Lorraine,
is
and
now.
I hired them both. I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
I saw her under the name Emily Buffont for Cradle of Fear.
I don't know what she's called now. But she's now got her own TV channel in the UK. Well, she's the face of a TV channel. So
Yeah,
she does that in the UK at the moment.
I was looking up. I was trying to see if I had seen her in anything, and I didn't realize she says she's uncredited, but it says she was the girl on the monitor in one of my favorite movies, Event Horizon.
Event Horizon, yeah.
Which was also...
She was, yes.
So she's, yeah, I
Blink and you'll miss
I
her.
definitely
She's
know
a
who
blink
this
and you'll
person
miss
is
her
now,
character, yes. Because Event Horizon was in my magazine, which was GZ magazine, and because we were on set at the time, we were very privileged to
Yeah, that
be
was
put
the...
in the background of the movie.
Yeah, that
So,
was the
yes,
first
it was
movie I
very-
saw Sean Pertwee in, was Event Horizon.
Well, yes, well, it's a very great, was. He's now moved on to greater and brighter things and greater, whiter things. He's a cokehead, and he cannot go beyond. He likes snorting. When the last time I worked with him, he was snorting cocaine off a hypnotist's chest in a steam room. So there you go.
Wow. All right.
Yeah, it was No, that's so true, though. And he can try to sue me because ask him, Bullrock Castle. He can't lie. When people, people always seem to lie, and it's like, well, come on, really? When it really happens, we have photographs. Instagram is a great designation of truth. So there's photographs of me at a long table with them, and it was my company, and it was the night we were doing a ghost hunt. Him and Chris from Dog Soldiers came because we were doing in the UK because it was quite a big movie in the UK. So we did a ghost hunt with these geezers. Well, anyway, Sean Pertwee refused to sign the confidentiality agreement in the morning of the next day and said, well, if I don't sign, because he sounds really graspy. Oh, he's really dickhead. Well, anyway, I don't have to say anything because, well, I've got no age, I know. So, well, what we do da? So, no. The next day, he turned around and went to me. In the morning, he said to me, Max, he went, well, we're not going to put this on TV, are we? Are you? And I said, well, not at the moment. And he said, well, I'm not going to sign anything with you. Well, he's not signing anything with me because I haven't put anything on TV, because I haven't got the footage, because Max had got the footage. But I'm telling you what happened. He was snorting cocaine. Sean Pertwee from bloody Gotham City he was like the Dyson vacuum. He was snorting, and not only he was married at the time. Let me just tell you, and his wife. There was two of them, two men and one psychic. So, and the psychic was the female.
Yeah.
So I'll leave you to the imagination.
All right.
No, it was true. It was well true. And shall I tell you what? That is no lies. I was already abandoned to my bedroom. It was a Bullrock Castle, which is Henry VIII's actually hunting lodge, and I was abandoned to the bedroom because I was being really. Shut the door there. Okay, well, shut the door. I'm being told off for talking too much, so I'm not supposed to. Right. But those guys are complete cocksucking. No, not between them. They're not but however, they were total. They enjoy their dusty noses. Yeah. Sean Pertwee, and you can quote this on your website. Sean Pertwee doesn't mind dusting his nose because he enjoys it when he goes down on a psychic. So she was a blonde psychic, and she liked to tell the future. It was ridiculous, and I thought it was an absolute load of rubbish. It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
If you'd have been there that night, I just was like, oh my god, I just wanted to get pissed as fast as I could because it was ridiculous. But all the people around me who were really taking it really seriously. This psychic was like, he needs to really detox. He needs to really go to therapeutic session. Right, the only therapeutic sessions that him, her, and Sean went to was in the sauna. And seriously, they did. I don't know. The next day I woke up, I know. There was a guy from Big Brother that was there. There was a girl from Playboy. And I know and I was like, oh my god, how embarrassing. And the episode was never aired on UK TV because none of them would sign it. Because it turned out to be one big dirty orgy. No, you think it's funny. It was costing me money. I'd paid for these people to get to there, and then it turned. Yeah. It's all right. I got pissed. That's okay. I'm okay with that. I can go to bed and get pissed. But when all of a sudden I've got no video footage of anything else because no one else will sign it because they're on whatever world they're on.
Yeah.
You know, it's ridiculous.
Oh, I'm sure.
It's like,
A lot of wasted money.
I was very pissed off. So
I'm sure.
yeah.
Well, we kind of got a little sidetracked there. Let's the other book I was looking at that you did, the America's Little Black Book.
Yes. Which
That
do you
one-
want to talk about?
Yeah, that one seems interesting. I see it came out. It looks like it came out earlier this year.
Yes, it's done terribly because it's been banned from two sellers in the United States. So yes, in LA. So I was like, oh, okay. So because it was mainly for the American market.
Mhm.
So and we were banned from. Well, there's a couple. Paul, where have we been banned from? In the US, where do you know what's the market? What's it called?
eBay.
No, eBay. We don't want eBay, stupid. I mean sales. What's it called? He iTunes. What's it called?
iBox?
For what's the thing? American Little Black Book.
Yeah.
Where were we banned from?
We weren't banned.
Well, what were we?
We had to re-edit the book.
Right, we had to re-edit the book for. We've heard
iBooks.
iBook.
For Apple.
Yeah.
Apple.
Formatting.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, because I was looking at it, and I was looking at it where it was talking about some of the haunted locations and the murders and everything, and I thought that looked like an interesting book.
right. He said he just turned around and said it was down to something issues, but no, it wasn't. It's because we said Sandy Hook. There was one of the things there was a huge issue with Sandy Hook, in our book. We were pressurised Hook from our book completely. And I turned around and said no. Anyway, so we had to re-edit the wording. So anyway.
Yeah.
So we reworded it. That is just between me and you. What?
Okay.
What are you like for?
Let's see. I was trying to look here. I wanted to ask you about something else. Let me see if I can find it. I've got a bunch of stuff pulled up.
But anyway, Sandy, the book, yes, it took a long time to come out because we were banned from iTunes and we had to revise it again, which is ridiculous.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Give me just a second. I'm sorry. Here, I'm trying to look through all my links. I got like 27 links.
Do you know what? I really do like your accent.
Thank you.
Oh, Josh, stepping back to Emily Booth for a moment. Have you seen Cradle of Fear?
I have not seen Cradle of Fear.
I've seen Cradle of Fear. Have you not seen it?
I have not.
Oh, I've seen Cradle of Fear. I've got a copy of it. I'm a Cradle
do you
of
reckon
Filth
she
fan,
is?
so. Huh?
Well, you Google my old magazine. I've seen her in less clothing, so. And you know that badge is very bushy. I know, seriously, it's not very attractive. It's not like shaven, like, do you know what you get like on TV now? It's like Shaven Haven. She's quite a bush. You'd probably, it's like kind of like, oh God. It's kind of something like Jungle Book. So I'm not one to go there. Yeah, I'll go there for the right type of girl, but not with Emily Booth. No. She's dark and bristly and hard.
Yep.
So.
And I know what else. I know what I was going to ask you. I know we've talked about several different movies. I was going to ask you, what is your favorite horror movie?
Oh, Pet Cemetery 2.
The one with Edward Furlong?
Sadly, yes.
Hey, no, the second one was
why
good.
you
The second one was good.
I've seen the first
I
one.
want to crucify him for his Crow movie.
And
But,
Wicked Prayer.
yeah, that was an abomination.
The Witch. Sorry, I can't say it again.
Oh, talking about Edward Furlong movies, like
Yeah.
I want to crucify him for his Crow movie, The Crow 4, Wicked Prayer.
Night of the Demons, if he ever turns up on any... No, he was a devil. I don't like him. I really find him the worst person ever.
The only thing he's been in that I
think-
could stomach was Terminator 2.
Oh, well, I thought he was really good looking in Terminator.
Yeah, I like Terminator 2.
That was me at that age. And I was the same age as him. And I did the same modelling jobs. And I was getting modelling jobs because I kind of looked a little... I had the stupid hair. So I got money for looking stupid. So that was cool. So for looking stupid. But then I educated myself and I didn't do the heroin.
Yeah, I liked him in Terminator 2, and I thought he did good in American History X, along with.
Well, yeah,
What do you
Edward
reckon?
Norton.
I forgot about
Have
American
you
History X.
watched Night of the Demons?
A Night of the Demons I have seen, but it's been so long ago I barely remember it.
But I can't. Sorry, it breaks up.
Oh, it's okay. I said I've seen Night of the Demons, but it has been a long time ago.
I remember that movie.
Right. Night of the Demons 1 and 2 and 3 for me are iconic. I love them. They are my favourite films in the whole entire of the world. So to be tarnished by so long. Well, there you go. He was a shit actor in the film. But then you had a Dawson's Creek girl, which I've never met, but well, she was a bit of a junkhead, wasn't she? So it's cute. Did you watch it, Night of the Demons? The remake?
The remake? No, I have not.
No, I haven't seen that one either.
I didn't even
I
know
just
there was a
remember the
remake.
original. Oh yeah, I've known about the remake. I've just kind of been iffy about watching it.
Oh, it's awful. Gosh, it's got the girl from American Pie in it, naked girl. And she's not even actually naked in it because they have a... Anyway, it's ridiculous. Don't even watch it because it's not Night of the Demons. It's ridiculous. Awful.
All right. Just looking here. So I was going to ask you, do you have any other? I know you got the book coming out soon. Do you have any other projects coming out?
Yeah. And then which ones? Which ones besides Brittany Murphy?
Yeah. I know the Brittany Murphy's coming out. I was wondering if you were working on anything after that.
Yeah, I've got a television show coming out, which is going to be the same as my books. So it's literally going to be looking into the autopsy version of the real autopsy version of people's deaths in terms of Brittany Murphy and Nicole Smith. And we're actually going to go and say, okay, let's have the air samples and go from there onwards. If we don't, then the TV show is going to be like us getting rejections and say, no, we can't have it. But we're going to really try and give answers to people which really want answers to very similar questions that literally, well, why did Brittany Murphy die? Why did Nicole Smith die? So, yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's
Because everybody's curious about stuff like that. That's always a huge topic.
Do you have
Well,
a title for the
instance-
show yet?
well, yeah, it's a case for murder. So,
Okay.
but we've been removed from IMDb because of Julia Davis, who is the something whistleblower of blowing someone's cock. She's a weirdo. She's seriously a mad woman. She keeps deleting it. We've Channel 5 has already commissioned finance for it, so I don't really understand her deletion of. And she's weird. She's a mad woman. The woman is absolutely off her rocker. So other than that, I'm speaking with my publicist tonight, which I don't really care. But other than that, I don't really think that there's really. She's a liar, Julia Davis, and the fact is, our show, which has already been given the green light, then, well, she's just going to be exposed for being such a shithead and laugh.
All right. Well,
Well, come on. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of like there's a lot of like you get September the 11th, right? Right, because there is so many, and I actually can believe a lot of those. But come on, someone like Brittany Murphy, she was an actress. She was. What? Hello. She's like Marilyn Monroe. It's like ridiculous. Other than giving the president a good blowjob, it's really not really going to be. What can I put? Interest to any real people like you or me. Other than, oh my God, it's scandalous. It's sexy. Oh my God, she's such a slut. Oh God, it's so sexy. Nothing. It's not really going to be like that. Really fun.
yeah.
Other than that,
All right.
so it's about as fun as X-Tube. So you whacked off to it. It's ended. It's you've cleaned yourself up, and then you go home, or you go in the shower, or you go wherever you want to go. So but Julia Davis is really making the show out of it. But my TV show is about that. Yeah. So next question.
Awesome. Actually, I just realized that we have hit an hour and 20 minutes. So yeah, we've been talking for quite a while. I would stay and chat longer.
Can I ask you a question?
You can. Go ahead.
Where do you come from?
Me?
Where do you?
North
yes.
Carolina.
I really find your accent really cute.
Oh yeah, I'm from North Carolina. Scott's in Kentucky. Amanda's in South Dakota.
Right. So can we marry? Just even if it's just for a day, just because your accent. I'm joking.
Just for the accent.
I just really like your accent.
He just likes you for the accent, Josh.
Oh yeah.
Yes, that's all it is for.
I have a lot of people at my job. I actually work in retail, so I talk to. There's a lot of times people come in from other countries and everything, and I've been told they loved my accent multiple times.
Just for a day. Just for a day. Just me and you, just for a day.
Well, I appreciate it.
I would like
thank you very much for today's interview.
Oh, yeah, it's been a blast.
So, no, it's been really a blast. Honestly, just because I know that I'm married, me and you are married.
To someone in North Carolina.
Yeah, so me and you are married now.
There you
We've
go.
got how many children are we gonna have?
Well, I've got one, and I think that's plenty.
Now, how many are we going to have?
We're gonna stick with the one, I guess.
One child. So we've got one child. So now, yeah, one child.
That's
What do you want to call it, Batman?
There.
No, me and you. Just talk about me. I'm joking. But yes, thank you so much. It's been brilliant.
Oh yeah, it's been fun. We've had a blast.
Scott, what
So who's coffee now? What? Who you? Remind me your name. Coffer.
Scott.
Oh,
Scott.
I'm a little under the weather, and I apologize for that.
No, what have you got?
It's just a summer cold.
Should we call our child summer cold?
I do want to, however, if you ever find yourself in the States and in Kentucky, I would like to invite you.
Our child will be called summer cold.
But I would like to invite you by
Summer cold. Right now, you've heard it real now. Our child is called Summer Cold. That is really good name, Summer Cold.
I like it.
So it sounds like a Rihanna song.
It does.
It really does, yeah.
It really does. But thank you so much.
Thank you very much for being here. I really appreciate it.
It's been a lot of fun.
Thank you guys. And I hope you have a great day and a sunny afternoon.
Oh yeah, you have a wonderful day too, and I'll be sure I'm going to link to your new book and your current books you have out. Everything else will be on the
Don't forget
description.
that Brittany Murphy's until Monday on an iBook, which what are they called? E-books, iBooks? I don't know.
Yeah.
You can buy a paper book from a shop, but you have to nowadays that you have to do
Everybody
it
wants to use a
from
Kindle.
that thing. Yes. So yes, you can use a computer.
All right. Well, that
So-
sounds good. We'll link you, and we'll also retweet
But
you.
don't forget, her dad. My book is the only thing that her dad has said. Well, and I haven't done anything dirty.
Mhm.
So her dad thinks my book is the only. Brittany Murphy was died by arsenic poisoned
Mhm.
by her mum, and her dad. How far is that?
Well, I am looking forward to reading it when it releases.
Well, it's out now.
The Brittany Murphy one?
Go for it. Yes, the Brittany Murphy. Well, the Nicole Smith has already released, so
Oh, okay.
that's rubbish. It's rubbish. And the Nicole Smith book, I was so turbulent, but anyway, have fun. Love you loads.
All right. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you.